Okay, so we're starting again. Got her caught here. And it's the same maneuvers over and over again, and she's letting me touch her, so that's good. Good. There, good. So she lets me go back on the back of her ears. Pretty nice. But when I try to bring her ears forward, it's usually the sticking place and horses there. So I'm trying to get her better. And I just want to just barely graze her and get out of there, as if I'm not even trying to do it, so that she doesn't think I'm doing anything there. So I'll come back like this. That's good, see? I got that kind of going on. Now I want to come back forward and back. See, she doesn't like that so much. There, she tolerated just a smidge more that time. Okay. There, I went back over here just briefly, like it was almost just accident, like my hand kind of grazed her type of thing. So she wasn't sure. Yeah, well, it was a graze, you know. It was just in passing. That's the way you got to approach them, kinda, in the beginning, especially on their ears. Because see, I got to get that halter around and over, and if I just get a little bit sloppy with their ears, it could just screw the whole thing up, and then I got to start over, which is fine. But if I get her prepared a little bit better before I get that halter around her, then it might prove a little bit better for her. And she's letting me go over her eyes, pet her on the neck there. That's all new today. So if you go back and kind of revisit the previous sessions, you'll see where we're starting to make a little progress. Okay. And once she's gotten to where she's kind of tolerating my hand, and actually, I don't know this for a fact, but I think she sort of likes it, if she allows herself to like it. Okay. Any abrupt move would set it all back for a few moments, but for right now, that works. Okay. And I went forward again on that left ear. I'll work that back and forth a little bit more, and then I'll try to work on the right side. She's pretty good about her right eye, and me going over there over her right eye. And when I'm over here, I'm picking up with my other hand. Now she's a little bit there. She's wary of me. See, she's wary. So I'll just go back and repeat the same process that worked with the other hand, just like this. Okay. And I won't get too greedy right now. I'll just keep doing that until she starts to get a little more comfortable with it, like there. She's getting a little better. Go over that left eye. See, and I go down on the eye, so I don't ruffle the eyelash or the eyelid or anything else. I try not to go with it. And once horses know that you're not going to screw with their eye, they love their eyes messed with just gently. Especially in fly time and everything, when the flies are around it. But I'm not going to stay there. I'm just not going to linger there at all. I'm just going to go. There was the right eye. Right eye. She's not so good with it. Right eye. She wants to smell me, that's fine. That's all good. There, back. See, they can lay their ears all the way back, and it's sort of a normal situation. It doesn't push abruptly against the grain, if you will. Coming forward kind of pushes against the grain, so they gotta get comfortable with you doing that and know that they're not going to get hurt. So, hey, there's back. There's back. She's still not so good with it. Hey, so I won't just keep. I won't hammer it. I'll just get back here to where she's good, and then go. Get out. And go. In the meantime, you know, I'm just stroking her head over and over and over, both sides, and she's getting better with that. See, getting pretty dang good. There's good. Right down there on her neck, not so good, but at least she tried to hang in there. If she tries to block me, I'll try to use my last rope to get her to yield away from me just a little bit. So I don't want her, you know, pushing into me while I'm doing that, because she's not yielding. So I got to address that as best I can without getting too big or dramatic about it. That was too much there for her, see? So yeah, she's leaning into me. I'll just ask her to yield over there, kind of square up a little bit so she won't block that side as much. She's still protective of that side for sure. Here. So I go in there and wiggle them a little bit, just barely enough. And she'll tell me what's too much, but that was pretty good. And I'll scratch her a little bit. I wouldn't even call it scratching. That's because that can be a real abrasive on a baby like this, but just a little bit of rubbing, I guess you could call it, right there on the top of her pole. If I do move her ears, I want to get right at the base, right at the base. And I move them in a way that she would move them naturally, not against the grain, but kind of trying to do it the way she would do it. And then get out. There, get out. She's doing good. It's making me kind of hopeful that we're making some pretty good progress. Because this is her last protection, the last bastion, if you will, her head and neck. Because we've been able to get around her butt, and the girls have even kind of rubbed her and stuff. Even though they didn't have her caught, they've rubbed her, you know, up to her withers and such. And I did too when I had my saddle horse here. I did that too. She wasn't real good with it, but she tolerated it. I mean, she didn't blow out of there. Almost move her. Those flies are getting her. And the other thing is, I'll move her. So I'll move her forward. Front and out. There. Good. That's all I was wanting. I'll get out of there in a minute, and if she wants to scratch her legs or whatever. Now I came up, I know how I've been coming up to her. I came up to her a couple of ticks, I guess you might call it faster or more direct, just to see where she was at, and she did. She tolerated it. So I'm just going to come up. Good. Good. And then I'll see, I'd love her to come off that right there, but she's not, so I'll make it difficult for her to stand. There. That's good. Here. Hey. And she backs off, I'll say, no, how about just yielding this way and I'll leave you alone for a second. There we go. There we go. There we go. Not so, she's tolerating it. See her head's up, but she's trying. Don't want to go underneath that blind spot there just quite yet. She can't see under there very well, so she's going to protect herself. I can get right here, then back up here, right here. Okay. Go back, start again. There. Okay. There. That forward movement of the ears still bugging her a little, but trying to accept it. That one's good. There, that was the best one. Hey. Just moving that rope back and forth. And this rope, when it goes through the Honda, it's not as worn out as I would like it. This particular nylon rope, for doing these horses, you like them really worn out. But when it slides through that Honda, it doesn't make a big sound. This one kind of makes a sound like a snake. And that'll really scare them. Oh, their little sound there. Just trying to do a little bit at a time so that if she does get to zooming, please come on back. Come on back here. There. Good. There. There. So I come in a little bit, you know, a little bit more careless, I guess. My hand's coming a little more firm. It's like, you know, you can take it there. See, she's tolerating a little bit more. Not to be annoying to her, but the touch can be good if it's a little bit too much there, see? So I'll back it off there. There. Back it off. Yeah. There. So I found out that even though they like that petting like this, after a while, that rubbing down the front of the head, if you do it for too long, of course, that even gets annoying. So you gotta just use some common sense. You want them wanting more, so don't stay too long, even though they're tolerating it, because pretty soon they're gonna say, hey, enough's enough. But I want her wanting more of that. So she kind of looked me up and she'll reach for me and say, could you do that a little bit more? There, forward, and I stayed longer. If you'll notice, I stayed longer on those ears. There. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Miss Abigail. There. Come on back. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's good. Let's see, come on forward. Come on forward. About this side. Come on. Come on. There. There. Go around. Still like her wanted to go around me. Not to forget that. There. There. Yeah. Yeah. Go around here. There. Good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. There, good. Yeah. You just want her to feel that over her nose. That's where the nose band will go. Hey, come on up. Good. That's good. That's good. Hey, there. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Don't let her think she can just bail out. She's got to know where it is, the end of that rope. Yeah. There. Hey. Yeah. Here. I have no idea. Well, I do have an idea. I think she'll probably be scared of this for sure. But we'll see. We'll see how much. Hey. Yeah. I'm not going to try to halt her at all. But I want her to. Hey. There. She can smell it. There. 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 Now, go back to my hand here. Yeah. Go back to my hand. Hey. Just want to have it on, feel of it on her, or just around her nose there. 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 Hey. And get out. And go back to my hand. And get out. Human nature. Get greedy. You go, oh, it's almost there. And we got 3 inches to go to get it over. And then pretty soon you go, no, 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 no. Just get her better about where it is. And then she might let you up there. See? Yeah. There. That's pretty good, little girl. See? Yeah. See? Yeah. Yeah. See? It's all right. Hey. Now it's almost on her, but I'm not going to worry about things right now. I'm just going to get her comfortable with it, wherever it is. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Hey. So she might get troubled here for a while. Hey. There we go. So, yeah. 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 There. Let go. There we go. That's good. That's good. See? That's good. That's good. See? There. See? See? See, her mane's kind of in the way. I got to do this one-handed for sure. It's not tight enough, but it's tighter than it was. So, I wouldn't just, in fact, I wouldn't even hardly draw on this thing, because that can scare them, and it's right out the end of her nose there, and it's just sometimes it's way too much in the beginning. So I'd like to get her a feel of it with this neck rope on her. So I can use mostly the neck rope, my last rope, and then around, and I'll just kind of draw on it a little bit to the side, so she starts to feel that pressure on her nose. There. But see, I'll roll her over with this neck rope and just sort of incorporate that other one in, the halter in slowly. Good. There, she come off, and that was all on the halter rope there. She came off. In other words, she yielded to pressure right there. Good. Good. Now, she might get troubled here. I always got my last rope to... There, good. So I kind of use both. So she's feeling that pressure on her nose. Yeah, and she's processing it, trying to anyway. Go. See, if she gets really troubled, I won't take a hold of this halter rope at all. I'll take a hold of the last rope around her neck because she understands that. See, and I didn't have to, I mean, she just come to me. She's moving on the feel there. She was. So I'll, there. Now it's all on the halter. There, she come off of that. She come off of that. Okay, that's the last rope there. When she goes by there, kind of panicked. I'm not going to take a hold of that halter rope. Because you can flip these babies over upside down in a faster than you can even blink. So I don't want that to happen. Okay. First the neck rope, then the halter. There. And then big reach there. She's trying. She's sure getting better about her head too. I love it. I love it. So I want her to yield that way, right? So I'm driving with my coils. Driving with my coils. There. Good. And I also had slight pressure on the halter. Come on. There, a little pressure on the halter. Good, good. There, good. Good job, little girl. Good job. Okay, my photographer says that I might be running out of storage space, so here, I just want to end. This is going good. If we can keep going and she can get some more storage, we'll keep it going a little longer, but this is big stuff right here, and this would be a good place to end this. Hey, come on. There. There. And I roll her over. Good. Pet her. That'd be a good place. I mean, got her haltered. Got her really much better about her ears and her face, her eyes, her jaw, her neck. So we made it, and it was the preparation. The halter came on because all that preparation before, with the hand, me petting on her and rubbing on her, is what allowed me just to get that halter on. So I would never try to get that halter on without doing that kind of prep work at all, because you just be fighting against it. Okay.
Okay, you've got 7 minutes.
Okay, so we're going to wind this down. But previous video I did get her haltered, as you can see. So this is her first day since I've been working with this little filly that I've actually got a halter on her. So she's had a halter on before, but I don't know what it was, and I'll just assume that she doesn't know anything, and that way I won't be disappointed, and I can help her start to understand the way I want her to understand how to yield to this halter. Because if they yield to it correctly, you know, you're basically teaching them what they're going to know for the rest of their life, and you can build on it if it's done correctly. It's wonderful. It's if you teach them wrong, to halter break them kind of in a way that they don't come off of pressure, they'll never lead up well. They may even have trouble. You may have trouble tying them. They may pull back. It was just a lot of things. So it's all about the same thing she's doing on the end of my last rope on her neck. It's just out there on the end of that fulcrum, on the end of her head. And I got way more power with this halter. So I have to use discretion because I got way more power. I don't use it. I use as little as I can. There. Good. She says, goodness. Okay. And then I just go back and revisit those ears, go back and pet her. Because I got to take that halter off. And I can take it off by untying it, but over. Next time I halter, I got to go over her ears. And pretty soon, I'll be able to just tie it normally. But this halter has a little knot in it. So I loosen it up as loose as I can and flip it over her head like I did today. And then it just makes it simpler to get it done. Otherwise, you have to have the halter open and you got to get your hand up and around them. And sometimes it's too confining to them and it takes longer. It can be done, I've done it, but it takes longer that way. And we've been at this quite a while now, several days. I don't know how many exactly. And there was times, I have to say, there was times in this process, I thought, when is this ever going to happen? So I appreciate what's going on today with her. I just do. And you know what it does? It reconfirms to me that I can get way better at this. I got a long way to get way better at this. But this approach works. It just works because it's consistent with their nature. Now, where you can make it more effective is get better with your timing, your feel, your balance, all those things. And you can get a lot done more, faster, but it takes what it takes. And tomorrow I'll have to probably start over. It won't take me probably as long. I'll have to rope her probably again. Maybe not. I'll see if I don't have to rope her, but if I can see it's going to be kind of a cat and mouse thing, I'll just say, let's just get started and we can get to work. Okay. So I'm going to try and lead her completely off this halter rope like that, all right? Nothing's happening, so I drive her, see? I drive her again. It's always about that same thing. Drive her forward. She's not going forward. There, she's going forward. Good. Good. So pretty soon, that'll mean something. I want it to mean come on up. But right now, it doesn't, so no worries. I got this other thing, this backup plan, this driving going pretty good. She understands driving. Hey, come on. Come on. Hey, good. Good. Now I asked her to come straight forward. Straight forward. Straight forward. Yeah. Drive. Drive. Release. Ask her to come. Now I'm going to go ahead and draw on this halter rope barely to get her to roll those hindquarters over. Come on. Come on. Come on. And that was abrupt and shocky and all that, but she did it, see? And pretty soon, if I'm consistent, that shockiness will start to dissipate and disappear altogether. And then she'll be working more on a feel than just being scared. Right there, roll her over. Good, good. Here today because it really went nice so far. Good. Good. So I'll shorten up on my last rope. See? See? There. She did that pretty good. She tolerated that very nicely. I want to go back and revisit those ears before I quit, but I'm about to quit her. She's needs to fit there. That's better. That's better. That's better. There. See? Now, ideally, I'd like to take this rope off over her head. If she doesn't let me, that's okay. I'll do like I've been doing, just kind of open up that loop long enough to where she can get out of it. But it tells me she might strike or kick or run off. See? There. See? Good. That's good. That's good. See? So I'm just going to kind of come up here and say, yeah, remember when we used to do this? I got to revisit this again. There. Good. See? Revisit all this again. That noise sounds like a bee or a snake, something scary. I don't want to. So I want her to get settled before I try to pull anything off, because she's troubled now. Maybe she's anticipating. I got a little more energy going. Good. Good. Yeah. 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 Try to hang on to her. There. 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 All I did is try to hang on. See if I can do this with a little more feel. Maybe not. Okay. Maybe not.